They have hit the restart button in Tampa Bay, and along with Dan Parr, we're taking a look at one of their big battles in training camp, and that's at the running back spot. You've got incumbent LeGarrette Blount coming off a disappointing season. You've also got their second first-round pick, Doug Martin, an exciting rookie, a kid who's shown a little bit of splash in camp. Dan, where does the battle stand right now?
You know, we're calling this a battle, but I kind of feel like it's almost ended on draft day. You put a first-round pick and trade back into the first round to get Doug Martin. It's a huge investment, and they did that because they didn't have faith that Blount could be an every-down type of back. Now, the first depth chart, the unofficial depth chart that the Bucs released, have LeGarrette Blount #1 on the depth chart. I don't expect that to continue. I wouldn't read too much into that. These are both guys that are going to be heavily involved on offense, but LeGarrette Blount just isn't a guy that's going to be that bell cow type of guy that Doug Martin, they expect him to be. He's going to get the bulk of the work this year, I expect.
Obviously a bigger investment in Martin, too, as a first-round pick versus Blount, an undrafted guy they picked up off waivers. And so I guess the question might be at this point, they probably both have a role on this team. How much will Martin cut into those carries? I mean, starter, finisher, doesn't matter, third down back, all those different titles you can give. How would you see the breakdown of carries between the two guys?
Well, on early downs, you know, it could come down to Martin getting 60% and Blount getting 40%. But then you look at third downs. That's where I think Martin is going to get the vast majority of the work. LeGarrette Blount just isn't a guy that has the skills that Martin has as a receiver or as a pass protector. That's the difference between these two guys that you're going to notice right away.
Yeah, I think it was interesting when Martin talked to the media for the first time in training camp. He said, I envision myself as an all-around back, something that Blount has been accused of not being. We're going to have to keep an eye on Tampa Bay and the rest of the training camp battles from around the NFL. There are plenty of them. Keep tuning in to ProFootballWeekly.com for the latest breakdowns.